Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Mrs. C's art class. We're going to learn how to do some cartoon facial expressions. So does everybody know what a facial expression is? It's like happy, surprised, or scared, or angry. And that Hagrid doesn't have very many facial expressions, but he really wanted to be a part of this. So this is Hagrid. Say hi, Hagrid. Hello, everybody. Okay, so what I need you to do for me before we start is, number one, make sure you have a piece of paper with 6 boxes drawn on that piece of paper, just a plain white piece of paper. It can be printer paper. It can be from a notebook. Doesn't matter. You need a number 2 pencil and an eraser. If you have artist pencils and you want to use those, that's great. That's probably what I will be using. Also in comments, if you could comment for me underneath and let me know, or have your parents do it, what kind of mediums you have. If you don't know what I mean by mediums, I don't mean small, medium, and large. I just mean a medium. Medium in art means whatever it is that you are using to create your artwork. It can be watercolors, markers, crayons, colored pencils, a graphite pencil, acrylic paint, whatever you have. Could you please put that in the comments? That way I can put in what I want to do, and so that you guys can be sure to have what you need to sorry, lost my train of thought. I'm looking at I have somebody helping me, and she's making facial expressions, and it's throwing me off. So what I can do, and now she's hiding. All right, so that way I can use mediums that everybody has so everybody can participate. The last thing is, when we're done doing these facial expressions, I want you to pick your 4 favorites and comment in the comments what those 4 are, because we will use those in our cartoon drawings tomorrow. So let's get started. Hold on, I'm coming. Okay, so I'm gonna start with a 2B pencil, which is just basically like your number 2 pencil, but it's an artist pencil, so it's fancier. Okay, we're gonna start with one that is happy or laughing, whichever way you wanna do it. So the way we're gonna start up here in this first box right here, and we're gonna work with half circles. So hopefully you guys can see this. A half circle, I'm just going to make an arch and another arch, and then I'm going to make a line at the bottom and a line at the bottom. Then I'm going to come down and I'm going to give him his smile as an upward arch. You probably want to come up a little bit higher because he's really happy, and come across. Then I'm going to give him some little eyebrows. The eyebrows are really important. This is the part that really gives your character or your drawing his facial expression. So make sure you don't make these too high, because then he's going to look surprised. Or make them too straight, because then he's going to look sad. Okay, my assistant is probably going to tell me when people are commenting, because I can't see your comments. So if she sees something important, she'll let me know what it is.
How can I rotate 90 degrees?
Rotate 90 degrees? Oh, we're not doing, okay. We're at a wrong angle?
Yeah.
You guys aren't seeing it right? Okay, hold on. Let me see what I can do to fix that. Bear with us, we're learning how to do this live thing. I'm gonna have to have you.
Hold it.
Yep.
Okay, that worked.
Sorry, one sec, technical difficulties. My sound effects person, thank you. That was super helpful. Sorry, I have attached the phone to a tripod and it doesn't want to come off. Okay, here we go. Hold on.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Is that better? Somebody give me a shout out.
I have to move this back a little bit.
Anyone give me a shout out if that's better.
Good.
Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
All I can see is comments. Okay. We good?
Yep.
Can we zoom in? Nope, can't zoom in. Okay. All right, I'll hold it up as I go along. So far we should be right here. Kind of looks like a scary jack-o'-lantern. Okay. We're then going to give him some eyeballs so he'll not look so much like a scary jack-o'-lantern. It is just 2 circles in each one of those half circles. Then you're going to give him another circle inside of that for his pupil. And I'm going to color in his pupil so you can see it. Plus, I think it makes him look a little cuter. And then we're going to give him some teeth. So you're just going to give one little line off to one side at an angle on the top part of his smile. And then do an arched line coming down. He's going to have some big teeth. And we're going to give him a tongue. The tongue is just a little hump and another little hump. And then if you want to get kind of a little bit more fun with it, oh, I wasn't using a 2B. Okay, I'm going to go in and shade. We're not coloring, we're shading. See how I'm using the side of the tip of my pencil? Always shade with the side of the tip, very lightly in a circular motion or very small strokes. Otherwise you end up with this. And that's not shading, that's scribbling. Okay, so I'm going to shade in his mouth just to make it look a little bit cuter. Tomorrow when we draw, we'll talk a little bit more about this. Sorry, my shading looks a little sad right now because I'm trying to hurry. Usually I go a little slower and it will look a lot better. Plus I should have switched pencils. Okay. Okay, now I'll give him just a couple other little details just for fun. Do a little line here at the corner of his mouth. Kind of indicates that his mouth is going upward and crinkling, so he's got a smile. I'm just going to bring these corners down a little bit. And that's all you really need to do. If you want, you can color in his tongue darker, his eyebrows. He'll look super cute. So that's our happy. Everybody doing okay so far? I hope. Okay. All right, so now we're going to go to puzzled. He has a puzzled expression. He's confused maybe. I kind of look like he's like, what's going on? So I'm going to turn my page for a second because I have a hard time drawing sideways. And then I'll let you see as I do it what I'm doing. So we're going to start with those same half circles. So I start with my 2 arches and I check and make sure my 2 arches pretty much the same. Are they level? That is my daughter's cell phone. Now I'm going to do a line at the bottom. So we have our 2 nice little half circles. Let me know if I need to change anything, Soph. Then we're going to put his eyeballs up in the corner. So we're going to do the circles. He's looking upward a little bit. We're going to do his pupils again. The 2 smaller circles in the middle of that. Whoever is texting my daughter, stop texting her. Cammy, quit texting Sophie. Now we're going to color in the pupils. Okay. And now we're going to add the eyebrows. So over the left eye, we are going to make a line that comes down and touches almost to the center of the top of the eye. Okay. We're going to bring this and arch it down a little bit. It's touching and kind of going into that top of that eye. Then we're going to come down and arch this one down and bring it to a point. Let me bring that up so you can see. What? This way?
Over.
That way?
Because you're like way over.
Oh, okay. That good? Okay. You see it? Okay. Okay. Now we're going to do the next eyebrow. Still good? Mm-hmm. Okay. This one's going to go up a little bit. So if somebody's giving you a, look, one eyebrow's down, one eyebrow's up. I can't do that or I demonstrate, so we'll just do it right here. So you're going to do one little line right above the right eye. Then you're going to make it arch, like so. And then you're going to arch up again and connect at a point. So one eyebrow's down, one eyebrow's up. Everybody got that so far? Okay. Now I'm going to add a couple little lines for his mouth. Hold on, I got to think, how does mouth go? I'm going to turn it for a second so I can look at it towards me. I promise I will turn it back. Okay, so we're going to start with this. A line that arches towards the right a little bit, or goes down towards the right a little bit, then arches up just a little, and then we're going to connect that. So he's going to have, it's kind of a weird shaped triangle on its side. Everybody see that okay? Then you're going to put a line inside of there. Which way do I want that line to go? Let's go that way. It's kind of the I think it's both kind of part of his tongue. We'll color it in. I'm also going to color this part in. Oh, excuse me, not color. Shade. It's been a while since I've done this. Shading in. So I shaded the tongue in a little bit darker. Then I did the rest of the mouth so they're defined so you can see them okay. Now we're just going to add a couple little lines here under his eyes. And I'll show you what that looks like. So it gives that look like he's really looking off to the right a little bit. Or depending on which, if you're facing the page, it'd be your left. But if you're him, it'd be his right. Okay. So now we have happy and we have puzzled or confused. Now we're going to do shocked. So shocked is going to be like, ah! Okay, so we're going to do that one in this third box. Can you see it? Okay, sorry. I can't tell if you can see or not. Okay, and this one, instead of doing half circles, we're going to do full circles. So we're going to do one big full circle, one big full circle. You want them to be about the same size. Think of symmetry. If I cut this guy's face in half, which sounds really gross, I didn't mean it in a gross way, but if you cut his face right in half, he should be the same on both sides, right? Well, except for this guy because he has different eyebrows. So you just want to make sure your eyes are in the middle of your box. Okay, so now I'm going to add his eyes, his pupils, the centers of his eyes. We're going to put his eyeball in here like this. And then we need, Sophia, you're blocking me. Okay, and then you're gonna put his pupil in the middle of that. Pupil in the middle of that. Okay, now we're gonna do his eyebrows. His eyebrows are gonna be a lot like, am I still in the frame?
Yep.
Are gonna be a lot like the happy eyebrows, only they're gonna be up a little higher because they're like, wah! So we're gonna be up here. We're going to do 2 lines just above each of those eyes. Then we're going to arch upward, almost touching the top of our box, but not quite. And then come back and arch that line upward, come to a point on the outside edge. So straight line here, arching it upward, almost touching the box, coming to a point. Well, it will come to a point. And then arching, I made his eyebrows really big. Your eyebrows do not need to be this big. I kind of got a little dramatic with his eyebrows. Okay, now we're going to give him the ah face, which this one is going to kind of be that half circle, only we're going to arch it up a little bit higher, and then we're going to do a line that arches just a little bit. So now he's got that. Am I still in frame? Okay, you got to keep me in frame. Okay, now we're going to add, let me think, I have to turn it and look at mine. Okay, I'm going to add a tongue in there. So this is going to be his tongue. And then if you want, you could give him some little teeth right here. And then you're going to shade. I'm going to switch pencils because I like my 4B for shading. I'm going to shade in his mouth. I'm going to do it really quick so it's not going to look really pretty. I apologize. Normally it would touch the edges. But there is his surprise look. And that's all we're really going to do on that one. So the next one we're going to go on to is angry. The angry face. Okay. So the angry face, I'm going to kind of start with a full circle. Actually, do I want to start with full circle? You know what? Let's start with his eyebrows. It might be easier for you guys. Okay. So let's start with his eyebrows. We're going to put a line right here and a line right here. So make sure it's up high enough. Oops, she fell.
Oh, there we go.
You're going to have to hold it. You got it? Okay. So you're going to have line right here and a line right here. This is going to be his eyebrows. Okay. Let me think. Which way does this eyebrows go? So we're going to arch this line upward just a little bit on each side. And then we're going to connect it. This one will arch down just a little bit. Comes to a point on the outside edge. Kind of looks like 2 weird steer horns or something. Okay. Now we're going to do the circles. So I'm going to pretend that there's a circle here. And I'm going to actually go, I pretend there's a circle. I'm going to pretend it goes all the way around. So I'm going to actually really lightly draw the circle to go all the way around. So you can see that I went up into the eyebrows. We'll erase that line. It'll just get you the right shape of the eye. We're gonna cut the bottom of the circle off though. So we're gonna put a line right here and a line right here. And then I'm gonna take my eraser and I'm gonna erase the circle that goes past that line on the bottom. And I'm gonna erase any lines that are inside the eyebrows from the circle I drew in. So he kind of looks like this. Ooh, he's got two different shaped eyes. That's okay. He's really angry about that. So it's all right. Okay. That's what happens when I draw sideways. All right, now we're gonna put a circle in the middle and another circle in the middle. We're gonna kind of make those a little bigger because his eyes are big because he's angry. And then we're gonna put a circle inside of that and color it in for the pupil. Circle inside of that one, color it in for the pupil. Okay, let's see. Oh, now we gotta do, we're gonna give him the angry face. So it's a slight, or the angry mouth, slight arch upward, and then draw a line straight across. His teeth are together because he's mad. So we're gonna make a little line that just kind of squiggle line, and a line that goes over like that. Everybody can see that okay? Okay. Now I'm gonna give him, he's upset, so maybe he's been worried or hadn't slept very much. So we're gonna give him some bags under his eyes. I'm just gonna use a number 2. And we're gonna very lightly shade under his eyes because he's just not a happy camper. And then I'm gonna shade in the sides of his mouth because it's dark in there, can't see him there. His teeth are all stuck together. We don't want to shade in his teeth though, because they should be somewhat white. We hope he brushes his teeth. Probably not, because he's an angry feller. Now I'm gonna shade in his eyebrows because that makes him even look a little more dramatic. Okay. There's our unhappy, angry dude. All right. Now we're gonna move on to surprise. Did I do surprise? No, I did.
Happy.
No, this one was scared or whatever. Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to do surprised. So surprised kind of reminds me of this one a little bit, only the mouth is going to go in the opposite direction. So we're going to do 2 big circles again. I feel like that circle. I have to fix it. Oh my gosh, I can't have my circles be the wrong size again. No. That one looks horrible. Okay, we're good. All right. Now we're going to give him some circles in the middle of his eyes. They're kind of big because he's pretty excited. We're going to give him a pupil in the middle of that. Color it in. Little circle in the middle of this one. Color it in. Now we're going to give him the high eyebrows. I'm going to try to make my eyebrows smaller than I did in the one above here because those eyebrows are pretty big. He needs a little plucking. Okay, so I'm going to make his eyebrows a little smaller. We're going to put a little line right over the eyes. I don't, looks alien-like at this point. Okay, now I'm going to give it a little arch. And another little arch. Comes to a point, arch. And comes to a point, arch. Oh, I think he looks unhappy. I need to do these eyebrows facing me. Hold on one sec. I didn't get my arch high enough, and then it came in crooked, and then he looked like he was kind of unhappy and confused all at the same time. I still don't like that one. See, I mess up all the time. So if you're erasing, I feel ya. I'm erasing too. Okay, a little bit higher up. I'd probably even try to get him higher than that if I could, but I don't have enough space. Okay, now we're going to give him the happy, happy smile. So we're going to give him the arched smile that everybody knows. It's like it's the little boat floating in the water. And then we're going to make a line that goes directly across. So now he's got his mouth. Now we're going to give him some teeth. The teeth are pretty simple again. It's just a line arching in a little bit on each side of the top of the mouth, and then a very slight curved line connecting them. And then we're going to give him a tongue, and it's the same as our happy guy, just 2 little bumps like that. And then it looks better and defines the mouth better if we shade that in around those 2 features at least. And this is my fast shading job. I know you guys, especially if you took classes with me at Sunnyside, you guys probably already know how to shade really well and know what I'm talking about. If you don't, just do small circular motions using the side of the tip of your pencil, very lightly. Okay, so there we go. We got happy guy. Oh, forgot to give him little corners to his mouth because he's super happy. Okay, so there we go. He's very similar to the one up above, but that's okay. All right, so let's go on to my favorite one, which is the last one, and it's the sleepy expression. So the sleepy expression, we're going to start with a line coming in and a line coming in. Wait, hold on. I'm going up too high. I won't leave room for my eyebrows. This is not the eyebrows. A line coming in and a line coming in. So there's two lines coming in like that. Okay. And then, let me think. What's the next line? Okay. Then we're going to come straight across here, straight across. Let me know if I'm still in frame.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right, and then we're going to give him two little lines that curve inward. This is his eyeball, part of his eyeball. I'm going to show you that because I know that this one's a little different. But
You're the best art teacher ever.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Julie Virgin. I miss her so much. And Lindsay, hi. Love you guys. Okay. All right, so now we've got that. We're going to put a line across the bottom. And it can go past a little because we're going to do a little something there. So don't worry if you go past the eyeball. I kind of want you to go past the eyeball because you're going to give it two little angles on that side and just one on this side. Actually, we'll give it two. Okay, so everybody should have this. Kind of seeing where his eyes are starting to close. The top lid, bottom lid, eyeball, top lid, bottom lid, eyeball. Okay, now let's put the eyeballs in the eyes. So we're going to give him a circle. It's not quite a full circle. If you can't figure out how to do that, just lightly draw a circle and go past the lid and then erase the top of it because we don't want a full circle in there. He's tired, so you wouldn't be able to see it. It's kind of in the corner of his eye. This to me is also, and you could do the same thing here. You're going to go past and pretend that you went past it. See how I drew a circle and I kind of went past? Now I'm going to go and erase that so you can't see the full circle of the eyeball. Like that. We just want a little bit because half of it's hidden. Then we're going to put the little half a circle inside, not a full circle, close but not quite, for the pupil. Because again, he's got his droopy eyes and so the full eyeball isn't going to be exposed. We want him to be kind of hidden behind the, I was going to call it eyelashes.
Eyelid.
Eyelid, thanks. Okay, now we're going to use a very similar mouth that we used up here to do his mouth. So it's that same kind of angle to the bottom right of your page, just a little angle in. Then we're going to arch it across just slightly. So there's your line that comes across like this. And then we're going to connect it. So again, it's that weird skinny triangle on its side where he's kind of like, my mouth is open. Okay, now we're going to put a line from the top, hopefully you guys can see, the top corner of his mouth on the left of your paper. And you're going to make a line that comes down and goes like that. And then we're going to color that in dark, that little corner, because that's his tongue. Actually, no, that's not his tongue. That's the dark part of his mouth. His tongue is this part. I'm confused. Okay, and then we'll lightly color that in. So it's like that. Now we're going to do his eyebrows. His eyebrows are just real simple, basic, straight ones. So I'm going to start with a line up here, two little lines up here. And then you're going to go slightly angle down, slightly angle down. We don't want to make him mad. He's not mad. He's just tired. I'm tired too. This is how I look every day about 4. Okay. So give him his slightly angled down on the top, but pretty much straight on the bottom eyebrows. Let's color, or excuse, I did it again. Let's shade those eyebrows in for me. side of the tip of your pencil. Small strokes or small circular motion. If you're using too much of the tip of your pencil or the very tip of your pencil like this, slide your hand back so that it forces you to hold it at an angle like this. And then you're going to lightly shade in. Actually, it's working better for me because I was going too fast. That helped. All right. I thought it looked like you. Steve, get off Facebook. That's my brother. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the 4B pencil, and I'm going to give him some bags under his eyes because if he's anything like the rest of us mothers out there who are trying to be teachers and realizing it's a lot harder than we thought, and, we're exhausted. So we love our teachers out there. We miss you guys. Okay, so we shaded the top and lower part of his lenses. He's got some bags under his eyes. He's super tired. He needs to take a nap, and he needs his kids to go back to school. So there is our 6 expressions that we did. So we did sleepy, what was this one? Surprised, angry, what were our other ones, Soph? Laughing, right?
Yeah.
Puzzled,
Shock,
and angry. So tomorrow we're going to use 4 of these expressions in a cartoon drawing, and they're going to be 4 different cartoon drawings. So I need you guys to post underneath which 4 do you want to use tomorrow if you're going to play along with me and draw some cartoons tomorrow. They're going to be super cute. They're probably not going to be people, but they might be people. And you will also maybe do a little shading with some colored pencils. So if you have them, that's great. If not, crayons work too. If you're locally here in Idaho Falls and you need some art supplies, send me a message. I have a whole bunch. I'm more than happy to give your kids some so they can do these art projects with us. I will see you guys tomorrow.
Wait.
And, Sophie's going to go ahead. It didn't work? Okay. Here, go ahead and tip it up. And I'll say goodbye.
Okay.
Okay. Tip it up. Okay, so I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Hagrid will be here with me. He's always in the art room with me. And so is Fatty McFat with me. They like to do art with me. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow at 3. It probably won't be a live video because we're struggling with it. So unless I can figure out how to do that, it might be a recorded video, but we'll see. So be here tomorrow at 3. Bye.